All right, guys, what's up? Just a quick update video. Nothing super exciting here. Just a uh, no miniatures really to show you right now. So, have I painted stuff since my last video, my last bench update? Yes. Do I have it out? No. So currently, in my current situation, I don't really have the ability to have a permanent painting station, and I'm curious if other people are in that same boat. And so every time I would like to paint, I've got to take everything out from where I've got it put away out of sight, pack it out, try and figure out, where the paints I want are, get everything set up, look for everything, and then paint for a bit, and then I have to put it all away again immediately afterwards. So I'm not sure if anyone else has been in that situation or you're in that right now, but it is really killing my progress, killing my desire to really do anything because I've got limited time right now and I just don't feel like unpacking stuff and then repacking it up just like an hour later or whatever. So that is currently my struggle. Also, yeah, I've just been finding painting a little tedious lately, which is kind of unlike me. I really do love the hobby. I've been doing it for years and years since I was a 8-year-old kid or whatever, 7, 8 years old. I've been into this hobby in one way or another, and yeah, I've just not had that desire to paint. When I've been painting, it's felt like a chore rather than something that I want to do, which is kind of a problem, I guess. Gotten very little done in September. Actually, I don't think I have painted in September. The last stuff I painted, I think, was in August. So I'm not sure what to do with the Claymore casting stuff. That was what I showed off in my last bench update. I have actually painted quite a bit more since then, and I really only have 12 crossbowmen that are totally unfinished to go on that project, and it's kind of done, plus all the basing and the flags and the varnishing. But I just have not been able to motivate myself to get onto that project. Now, the Claymore Castings figures are some of the nicest out there, I think, in the hobby world right now. I think my problem with them, though, is there's a lot of detail, a lot of different elements. They're really nice figures, so you want them to look good. And it's just, I don't know, maybe just too much for where I am mentally right now. I just can't handle all that detail because I've got so much going on at work and everything else, every other part of life, just a lot to think about right now, a lot of stress. And I feel like almost painting all that detail is adding to that stress in a way, or I'm not finding it relaxing because I want to do a nice job on the figures. They're expensive. They look really good. The sculpting is really good. I love them, but I'm having trouble just finding that joy in painting, I guess you could say. So that kind of begs the question, should I just, it's kind of painful because I'm so close to getting that project done. Really, I could get it finished in a weekend if I really wanted to, but I just am struggling to actually sit down and do it and spend the weekend doing that. With that as well, there's other projects I kind of want to move on to, but this is, I guess that's classic gaming thing, but I also have got all this kind of anxiety about starting these new projects as well. So I've got a lot of ancient Germans to do, which I'm just, do want to do that project, but I don't know. I just don't know what the block is there. That would be probably an easier one to do, but I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed, and I want the units to look good, but just kind of like getting everything together is just kind of a struggle for me. I've got this 3rd century Roman project, which is all primed, all everything except just needs to be painted. Everything is ready for the most part for the first wave, but I don't know, for some reason I'm just not feeling it right now. And I don't know how I want to base things. I don't know how I want to structure the units. I'm not sure what game system, you know, I think it's a struggle with all these systems. You want to have things compatible as possible, but you also like give things up the way, you know, if you do it differently. So I think I will put them on the 40s, but I don't know. I'm just struggling to want to start to open that can of worms, and that's actually kind of a smaller project, that 3rd century Roman project. I've got Byzantines basically ready to be primed, but I have not been wanting to. I don't know. I was very all into that project when I bought the stuff, and now that I have it, I don't have much of the desire to do it right now. I guess what I'm looking for right now is, I think, the historical inspiration. That is usually what drives me, is reading something, and that gets me psyched to do that period. The thing is, I've been reading a lot of stuff about like the Trojan War era, like the Bronze Age stuff. Would I like to do an army in that period? Yes. Do I want to buy anything that's on the market right now? No. Do I have the capacity to really start another project right now? No. So that is kind of where I've been struggling, is really finding the inspiration to start. I just, again, with the tiredness, I've not just had the mental will to really read either. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I think I am going to try and do some painting this weekend. If it's not the Claymore castings, I might try and bang out some Romans and just see where we get with that. These Romans should be actually very easy to paint. I think it's going to be a relatively easy project in that regard anyways. Simple paint scheme, easy miniatures to paint, kind of go kind of basic with it. But yeah, let me know what you think. I am pretty psyched on doing a lot of late Roman stuff, the 3rd century Roman stuff, the barbarian stuff. I do really want to finish that barbarian project, the Germanic project, Goth project, a lot of stuff from the latest Aventine. If you look at Aventine miniatures, they've got these Langobard and Gothic cavalry they came out with this year, which I do really want for my forces. And then Victrix has got some stuff coming out there, late Roman stuff, which I want to use as Goths. And I kind of want to do an Arthurian thing too, but I'm just all over the place. Struggling, wanting to do a lot of projects, having a lot of anxiety about starting new projects. Also not having much desire to finish old projects either. So kind of a perfect storm there, but I've been rambling for long enough. Let me know what you think in the comments, and talk to you soon. Hopefully maybe an update this weekend. But I hope you're doing well, and see you around.